Hello and welcome to your final maths lesson of the week and your final maths lesson of home learning. So before we start, I want to give you a big well done for all your hard work in maths since we started after Christmas, such a long time ago now, doesn't it? Let's get started with our do now. So are these caterpillars in the correct order from shortest to longest? What do you think? I need to put the shortest one at the top. Which one would be the shortest one? I'm going to put my mouse over it. I want you to tell me stop when you see the shortest. Thank you very much. Swap those round. So that going to go to the top. Is that the next shortest one? Oh no, I don't think it is. Right, when I put my mouse over it, I want you to tell me which one should go next. Which one should go here? Thank you very much. That one is just slightly longer than this one. Is that the right order? Which one do I need to move around? Well, I need to swap this one and this one here. So we have the shortest one at the top, and get long and long at the bottom. Learning objects standardized again. So we will be if we can estimate the length of an object. We can measure it using our non-standardized units, and if you can record the measurement. So our star words are long, longer, and longest, shorter, and shortest. And then we've also got same. So some things could be the same length. So when you're doing your activities, I expect you to use these words. Our star sentence is estimate means a smart guess. Now we spoke about that yesterday. It means making a guess using your knowledge and using what you know. So for example, if we were to say, let's go into the visualizer quickly. If we were to say that this pencil here was 100 cubes long, that would not be a smart guess, would it? But if I said this pencil was 10 cubes long, that would be a smart guess. Okay, on we go. So, my turn first. Right, I have got myself an iPad here. Okay, and I'm going to measure how long my iPad is. Okay, so before I measure it, I'm going to estimate its length. So estimate. Now I know my iPad is longer than the pencil, which is about 10 cubes long, so it can't be, I should estimate more than 10. Oh, sorry, I'm just going to turn the light off so you can see a bit better. Okay, and now I know my iPad is going to be longer than the pencil, so the estimation should be longer than 10. So I'm going to estimate that my iPad is, let's say, 13 cubes long. 13 cubes long, and then I'm going to do the measurement in a moment. So I'm using my knowledge of the length of a pencil, and now I'm going to measure the iPad to see how long it is. So we've got 1. So remember, I'm starting right at the beginning of the iPad. Okay, if I start here, it won't be accurate. So I've got to start right at the beginning. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10. Oh, it was 10. I estimated that it was 30, but it turns out the measurement was 10. So that's an okay estimation. I probably could have got a little bit closer to it. Okay, but that's okay. I'm going to try something else now. I'm going to try this sand timer. Now I know sand timer is shorter in length than the iPad, so it must be smaller in my estimation and my measurement. So I'm going to estimate that the sand timer is 8 cubes long. Okay, let's have a go. Remember, I start right at the beginning. Don't start over here. It wouldn't be an accurate measurement. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So my estimation was 8 and my measurement was 8. So that's a good estimation because it's the same as what the measurement was. But remember, had my estimation been 7, that would still be a good estimation. And had my estimation been 9, that would have been a good estimation as well. It doesn't have to be exactly as the actual measurement, but it must be close to it. I'm going to have a go at estimating and then measuring some of these objects here. So I am going to do my estimations first and then measure them. Okay, so if you'd like to do your estimations first, then you can, and then we can measure them together. Okay, so if you want to pause the video, estimate how long a pencil will be, a glue stick will be, a small book would be, and a board rubber would be. Let me show you the book that I'm going to use just so you can have a look at it. This is the book we are going to use. Okay. All right. Let's go back onto the slides. Right, so I am going to estimate that my pencil is, I'm going to say 9 cubes long. Now I know my glue stick is smaller than my pencil because I'm looking at them, okay? And so then it can't be bigger than 9. I'm going to say 6 cubes long. My book is bigger than my pencil and my glue stick, so I'm going to say that is 10 cubes long, and my little board rubber is the smallest of them all, so I'm going to say that that is 2 cubes long. Okay, let's start with our pencil then. So I said 9. Let's measure it and find out. So here's my pencil. My estimation is 9. Let's measure to find out. 1. Oh, remember I start right at the end, right at the tip. So I'm going to start on the tip actually. Right at the tip of the pencil. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and just above 8. We've got 9 cubes there, so we can measure that as 9 cubes. Okay, so my estimation was 9, and my measurement was also 9. Okay, so that was a good estimation. So we can pop that onto here. Right, onto our glue stick. I estimated the glue stick would be 6 cubes long. Let's measure it. So we estimated that it would be 6 cubes long. Here is it. Here it is. So remember, where am I going to start? Do I start in the middle? No, I start right at the end or on the edge. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hey, is that all right? Yeah. So our glue was 6 cubes long. So was that a good estimate? So if I said it was 6, yes, it was. It was a good estimate. Okay, let's pop that onto the slides. Right, onto our book. 10. I estimated that the book was 10 cubes long. So let's have a look. Okay, here's my book. Change my estimate and my measurement. Okay, so I said 10. Let's have a quick check then. So, do I start in the middle? What about here? No, where do I need to start? Right at the edge, right at the end of the book. 1. So can I put my next one like that? No, I've got to put it next to the cube before it. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So 10 and maybe you could say 11 cubes long. Okay, so my estimation was 10, but my measurement was 11 cubes. So although it wasn't the same, so what does that tell us about the estimation? Estimation because it was close to the answer. And then finally, we will estimate the length of our little board rubber. So I've got my board rubber here. Let's we said 2 cubes long. So let's measure it now. So let's put my estimation in 2, and then let's have a go. 1, 2, and 3. So I was just a little bit off, but again, it's not far. 2 and 3 are very close to each other, so that's a good estimation. On to the next bit. So if we have a water bottle here, we've got a water bottle here, and we've got some estimations of what the length could be. So which of them do we think is accurate? So is it 8 cubes long? Here's my little cubes. I'm going to measure them up against here. Is it 25 cubes long? Or is it 3 cubes long? I want you to pause your video and make your estimation, and then say why. Why you think it's 8, why you think it's 25, or why do you think it's 3? Okay, off you go. Okay, you should have spoken about that. Okay, let's have a go at estimating at measuring. Remember, I start right at the tip of the bottom 1. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. So it can't. So which ones that can't have been a 25 estimation? 3 can't be a good estimate, but 8 cubes long would be a good estimation because 8 is very close to the measurement of 9. All right, your independent task looks like this, boys and girls. So you can, so on my sheet here, I've got pencil, I've got a glue stick, and I've got a book. But if you don't have those, you can choose some other objects that you do have. Okay, so make sure you're measuring with something that's the same size. You can line them up accurately. Okay, so what it's important that you put your estimation in first, and then you measure afterwards. Okay, so you do the first 3, and then if you like, you can do some more. Okay, afterwards. Okay, have a enjoy it. Enjoy the lesson. We look forward to seeing your work on Seesaw. Okay, and make sure when you're measuring, you're accurate. You start at the beginning of the object, and you line up your units of measure next to each other carefully. Okay, thank you very much, boys and girls, and we'll see you on Monday.